Insights Media.
To ensure youth participation in the upcoming general election, the Future Builder Initiative organized a youth stakeholders civic and voters education workshop on increasing youth turnout in the 2023 election.
That we have here are those that will go back to their respective local governments to tell the young person to go and vote on this day. That is the essence of this workshop.
The workshop, which aimed at training the youth mobilizers across state local government areas of Osun State, was held in Osogbo on Thursday. Speaking at the engagement, the executive director of Future Builder Initiative, Okoyemi Olademeji, stated that the workshop was for youth to understand democracy.
Well, I want to first acknowledge the fact that our participants were wonderful. They were very attentive, and why we organized the training was just for us to, to train them, to let them know what the importance of mobilizing for action, mobilizing for the next election is, and for them to do this very well in their various spheres which they are leading, whether as a religious leader, their civic society leader, youth leader, students association leader, whichever sphere they are leading, to do justice, and even in their society, their community which they live. So to go out there and mobilize for people, to train them on what they need to do, the electoral day processes, they need how to mobilize for action, how to mobilize people for election, and even to understand the core practice of democracy and how it should work in the 21st century or in a normal setting like ours in Nigeria.
In an interview with Inside Links TV, a representative of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mrs. Olatunde urged the youth to come out in their numbers to perform their civic rights, stating that youth have a larger influence in the coming election.
It's an enlightenment for youths, especially for the youth representatives that came here, so that they can go back home and educate the youths to mitigate this youth's apathy for election, this the nonchalant attitude that they don't want to vote, and also to mitigate this apathy among the educated that they don't want to vote.
I've learned one or two things. One, I learned more that we should do more of getting our electoral process right.
We cannot afford to have people that will draw us back in the next 4-8 years. Somebody asked the question that add 4 years or 8 years to your age now and see where you should have been, see where your mates in other developed countries are. Another person make the joke that they are fighting for animal rights in USA, in other countries, and here we are still fighting for human rights. So when we compare ourselves to other countries, there's a lot of setback, and that's why we youths towards this forthcoming election, we need to take up our future with our hands. We need to go out, mobilize ourselves to.
The event included a panel session and interactive session.
Ensure that our people know the right set of people to vote for. We're actually narrowing down this discussion to vote, and voting is just an aspect of political participation.
From Oshogbo, Tosin Alabi, Inside Links TV.
Insights Media.